All right, so yesterday I went to the Central Cali Bourbon Barrel bottle share that we had in Oakdale, California at Paul Coffee's house. Hopefully I said it right, but Paul let us use his home. Aaron, Kevin, and Brandon, thank you guys for all you guys do for the community and putting this together. It was a badass event. Got to try a bunch of different bourbon that I always think about buying or I want to just try, and it was cool that it was just on the table for anybody to grab and sample and talk about it. It was just a cool event overall, and they had some raffle prizes and got me a little smoker here with the logo engraved into there, so this is pretty cool. Appreciate that. And got to, like I said, got to try a bunch of stuff, and I got to bring some stuff home because there was a couple of the little bottles to share. So that's probably not just being able to try it all there, but to take some home was to me, that was badass. A couple shout outs to the guys from this whole event. My buddy Cameron from he's on Instagram, Cam Glass Guy. He drove up with me from Fresno. We made the trip up there. We waited for my buddy Mike Lewis that lives in the area. Actually, he's right around the corner from where Paul hosted this event. We met Ike from the Bourbon Rookie. He drove up down here from Clovis. Jose Rivas, just cool hanging out with him. That guy won a bunch of the. He actually won one of the signs, which the other person would be Corbin. Corbin, those signs are badass, man. So when you make some more, just let us know. I'm interested in one. Mike from Bird's Eye Bourbon, actually got to hang out with him, and not just our YouTube deal or on a social media deal. We always talk. Me and him are going back and forth all the time, traded a couple samples, but it was cool actually just sitting there and sharing some real samples right in front of each other. A couple of the people, Scott, Lance, Brian Ferguson, with his Jeremiah Weed, the sarsaparilla whiskey that he brought. Kept sharing it with everybody. He wanted people to try it out, and he'd walk up and be like, "Hey, here's a little fun drink for you to have." So I mean, overall, good stuff. Garrett, thanks, man. At the end of the event, when everybody's kind of packing up, he was kind of looking around. It's like, well, who wants to help me with some of these? So I helped, and here's one that I have, and I actually got it in my glass tonight that I picked up at the event. So a couple of the bottles I had at the event, I want to go over. This is my quick list. It was just, like I said, super cool just to be able to walk up and grab some of these bottles. They had the Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year. I thought it was amazing. The guys I went up with, we all looked at it and we're like, oh shit, it's there on the table. So we all grabbed it. We all had a sample of it. Even Mike from Bird's Eye Bourbon was like, I've never had that, so let's check it out. And we all liked it. The discussion there was, would you pay the secondary price? Probably not, but it's just good juice overall. And then one of the other bottles, actually two bottles that I tried, were the Bourbon Junkies. They're Evernorth Spirits, the Essence, and the Exodus Rye. Those bottles, it was just cool to have them there. There's Patreon, that's obviously part of the club, that we were able to get it and sample those, so that was super cool. The one I tried was a Stag store pick from Bros Liquor up in Davis, California. Mike from Bird's Eye brought that one down. That was amazing. And he also brought down the Subtle Spirits. It was a Orange County Bourbon Society pick, and that was great. Everybody was talking about that. Actually, me and Mike were talking about what bottles are we going to take, and that was one of the ones that I think to him, that for me and some of the people that tried it, that was a wow bottle. Maker's Mark, the Lost Recipe, that somebody had that there. I had a chance to try that. I love Maker's. That was my original bourbon that I started drinking with. Detland Bourbon, Cask Strength, a single barrel, West Florida barrel pick. I think it's Barrel Pickers is what it said on there. I got to try Barrel Bourbon, the Private Release, Watershed, single release. Barrel Select, Candyland is what it said on the bottle. That was cool. Aaron told me, hey, try this one. It's not available here in California, so that was cool to try that one. The Rye 3 or R3, whichever the name of that bottle is, the cask strength Madeira cask finish. That was delicious too. And then the Old Elk 4 grains. I always see those on the shelf, and again, so that was the cool part about this, is actually being able just to grab it and pour it in your cup and just try it out. Again, thank you to everybody putting it together. It was just a great event, and can't wait to do it again next year or the next one whenever somebody invites me. Talk to you guys later.